Vancouver Canucks. What a game. Oh my goodness. I just finished the game. I was busy this afternoon. I just finished it. Maybe an hour ago. I'm like, we've got to stream. Normally we do the 9:30 time frame, or I go right after the game. But Canucks 5, Red Wings 4, overtime thriller in Detroit. Man alive, that was incredible. That was absolutely incredible. And some of you are like, Trevor, you're getting way too excited over playing a garbage team. And I just think in the NFL and the NHL, it's leagues of parity. And so wins are hard to come by. I don't care who you're playing. Listen, we played Nashville. We played Nashville and didn't win. Okay? There's no guarantees in this league that you're going to go and win anything. So every win matters. Every 2 points matters. And it's incredible, absolutely incredible to see what's going on. Oh my goodness. If you're not excited right now after watching, not right now, but like after watching that game, we're in Gladiator, right? Gladiator, the classic. Now there's Gladiator 2 out. It's like, are you not entertained? Because that was entertaining. That was absolutely entertaining. There were so many incredible moments of this game that I want to talk about today. So let's get into it. Let's get into it. Wow. Oh man, that was fun to watch. I mean, who doesn't want to watch your team win in overtime? Like that, I was just thinking about, like, normally we don't, like, going to shootouts is so anticlimactic, right? But winning in overtime is really cool, and you got to learn how to win. My goodness, you got to learn how to win those games. Now, I know it's 3-on-3 and gives us a massive advantage to have Quinn Hughes out there, but like, you just think you got to be able to win those games in the playoffs. And I know it goes 5-on-5, so it's a different story there. Okay. Different story in the playoffs, but man, it's exciting. It's exciting to win those ones. And the way we're playing on the road, I mean, we're the road warriors, everyone. Let's go. Let's go. This is what we were hoping for. This is what we were planning. And it's great to see. And think about it. No JT Miller, no Hronek, and no Demko. We keep winning. We keep winning without key guys in the lineup. And I know we still have some key guys. Don't get me wrong. Every team has injuries you got to work through. But don't you think our injuries and our leave of absence are a little more significant than other people right now? Like, man alive, that was awesome. That was awesome. Just a reminder, I do Canucks content that is passionate, realistic, and honest. There's all kinds of ways you can support the channel. You can follow, like, and subscribe on YouTube that a lot of you are watching right now. Facebook, X, I'm on X as well. Instagram, you can follow those things. If you want to leave a donation, you can do that through YouTube. Just go to my channel, hit the subscribe. I don't know. There's a button there. A lot of people ask me about this, so I got to bring it up. Where is it? Just in case people don't know. Yeah, so you go here, okay, and you see that subscribe button, hit join, and there's an opportunity to the join button. It's to give away a donation, or if you're watching on your phone, there's a little money symbol there. You can do that. No pressure. Just, I know people ask me this question all the time, so I want to just be clear. But man alive, that was incredible. So there's lots of ways you can be involved. Post a comment in the live chat if you're watching right now live, and then also take a moment, everyone, to just give your screen. Or we're gonna do a high five right now. Let's go, fist pump. Let's go. That was awesome. That was so fun to watch. Okay. Here's the big question for tonight. Oh, by the way, if you're here in the live chat, post a comment, say hi, ask me a question, whatever you want. If you leave a comment after, I try to get to all the comments after as well. So make sure you do that. This is the big question tonight. When Jake DeBrusk's contract is done in Vancouver, will Jake be the greatest power forward in Canucks history? I know this is a massive question. It's overreaction theater right now. but I am on the Jake DeBrusk hype train. This, like, I knew when we drafted him, like, I think this is a good signing. This is someone that needs to play with Pettersson and can help his career out. It took a little while to get going, Jake, but now you're rolling. It's like you are steamroll. It is unbelievable. Not just this game, but just what we have seen, the turnaround we've seen. Boston has got to be ticked off. I mean, why would you let a guy like this go? And you're like, oh, it's not worth it. Look at your team. The Boston Bruins are a disaster. I mean, I think they beat Montreal today, but so does everybody. Why do you let him go? I know so many Boston people are so upset that they let Jake DeBrusk go. He was a playoff performer. Look what he's doing in the regular season. Let's give him some credit, everyone. Let's give him some credit. I don't know. Right now, he's not the best power forward that we've ever seen. I mean, obviously, a guy like Bertuzzi is pretty amazing. There's others that have been great, but man, maybe Jake. Like if he stays on this kind of tear, he's gonna be up in there, top 3 at least, maybe. But I mean, he's got to keep it going. So it also depends on when he does in the playoffs. Man, Jake DeBrusk. Tell me, what can you say about this guy other than what an OT snipe by Jake the Snake? That was unbelievable. That's one of those goals that gets you off your seat. You know what I mean? Pings it off the post in OT. Like, oh, man. Oh, man. Woo! That was, I ran into my son's room like, son, I rewound it, showed him that, and he was like, I want to show you how great Jake is. Watch, look at this stat. So out of 5 and 6 games on the road trip, here's the update. So far, he's got 7 goals, 9 points, 4 power play goals, 16 shots, 2 game-winning goals, and 1 overtime thriller snipe. That is absolutely incredible. And he had one of the best interviews ever. He didn't even know what the score was. I was dying laughing. We just gotta come back here, blah blah. It's like, dude, you guys are winning. Remember Pia Suter scored? Oh yeah. It's not a tie game, bro. Oh my goodness. That is so funny. Oh, I think something wrong with my chair. Okay. Oh, that's another reason why this desk is okay. Oh, what a line. What a stat line, everyone. He's on a heater. Speaking of on a heater, everyone. Speaking of being on a heater, let's talk about Kevin Lankinen. I think we talk about him every single time. It is absolutely insane. Insane. He's the first goalie in NHL history, not just in Canuck history, NHL history, to start a season 10-0-0 on the road. Again, one of the reasons why we're being road warriors. This is amazing. Absolutely amazing. Speaking of amazing, Hughes breaks the all-time Canucks assist record by a Canuck D, only 537 games faster than Alex Edler. Wow. Look at this. Excuse me. Look at this. That's how many games that was tied. He got 2 more assists today. Alex Edler got 310 assists in 925 games. Quinn Hughes is going to probably, by the time his contract's done in Vancouver, like his career's done in Vancouver, I should say, he's going to at least double this. He is the greatest Canucks defenseman we've ever had. I think he's got to be in the conversation again for the Norris Trophy, even though McCarr's having a monster year. Don't get me wrong. But with all the guys who've been missing, all the guys who have been struggling for us, and I know Colorado's been struggling too, so I should be careful. But I don't know. It's like Lockdown Canucks say, the West Coast bias right here. I'm just going to do a West Coast bias take. he's got to be in the running for Norris. I think he's the best defenseman right now. If not, he's number 2. What he is doing night after night after night is unbelievable. Speaking of which, Pettersson, another quiet 3-assist night. Keep it up, Petey. Wow. The multi-game points has been impressive. Even though I still think he needs to shoot the puck more. He's a threat. I saw that, people are commenting about the Rick Tocchet interview, and it's basically he didn't feel like he had a great game. I agree that there were some things that he could have even done better, and he still had 3 assists tonight. I just think the turnaround is finally here. This is the Pettersson why we paid big money. This is the Pettersson we should expect to be able to produce points. It just is what it is. You want to sign the big money, you got to do that, and you're doing that. So, like I said, I'm going to criticize when you're not playing well, but I'm giving you credit when you're playing well. So, well done. I even think you have another level and another gear. Elias, I don't know. This is crazy. Let's also talk about Garland, Juleson. Juleson, is he the new Tanev? Look at all those block shots, injured, comes back. The guy is a warrior. I love Noah Juleson. He is so fun to watch. Garland, again, another great performance, gets hit in the ear, bleeding everywhere, got major issues going, not major issues, looked really nasty, I should say, right? And here we are. So I'm glad they both stayed in the game. And then let's talk about P.S. Shooter, right? P.S. Shooter, Suter. Wow. Another goal tonight. He's rocking. Speaking of which, just before I went on, I went to go pick him up in all my leagues. And so I got to find him. Do you have a hockey pool? You should be going to see if Suter is available, which he's available in all my leagues. Okay. He's available in all my leagues. I've got to figure out someone to drop. Oh, I can put someone on IR right now. Team. Let's figure it out. Who can I drop? Okay, Kucherov's back. Can I put? Oh, I can't put him on IR yet because they played today. Dang. Who can I drop? Anyways, doesn't matter. I'm wasting your time. But I want to just want to add him to my thing. If someone from my leagues in here right now, they're probably going to pick him up. But he looks phenomenal. I've got Jake DeBrusk. I got so many players right now. This is crazy. I think maybe I should drop him for Sherwood. Or drop Sherwood. Drop Blake Coleman, maybe. Yeah, probably Coleman. And then let's talk about one last thing, and then I'll get into your comments. There's 65 comments. There's 76 people watching right now. Höglander, does he deserve to be in the doghouse from Rick Tocchet? 100%. I mean, he hasn't been playing good enough. Is Niels being given enough opportunity to get out of Tocchet's doghouse? Probably not. Let's look at that real quick of how many. He played 10 and a half minutes tonight, way better than the 6.5 he played. He was -2, 16 shifts, okay? 1 shot on goal and 2 takeaways. That was it. I mean, it wasn't really amazing tonight, but better than what he's been doing. Yeah, so I don't know. Big win. Got a bunch of more things to talk about, but I want to get into your comments. So first one that's here is Dell. He saw the 5-4 Canucks. 5-4 Canucks. Good to see you. Hey, Grogu, good job. Lanky breaks the record. I know. It's insane. Coach Rob Williams here. Carol is here and pumped about the great win. Playing Hughes over 30 minutes a game is ridiculous and will be a disaster in the making for the Canucks. They overplayed Demko last year and burned them. Maybe. I mean, it just feels like he's built to be on the ice. I don't know. Elfrun, good to see you. This Ducks versus Sens game is getting good. I'm not watching that yet right now, but thanks for letting me know. One wing down, one more wing to go in February. What? I don't get it. One wing down. Because we play them again in February. I get it now. Alfred, sorry, took me a second. Back-to-back overtime wins. Buffalo Wings. I love it. That's a good one. Yeah, it was a roller coaster for sure. JT Miller chants all night at WD Wrestling yesterday. This said he loves him, Kellum. Yeah. I am surprised, though, that, like, it just shows how we're a hockey market, you know? I wonder if it bothered WWE people. Dreamer's pumped about this. Chemo's pumped for DeBrusk. Me too, bro. That Branstrom guy is really good. Glad we picked him right. He looks so stinking good. Every win against Patrick Kane matters. That's right. Yeah, I didn't even notice Patrick. I don't think he played tonight. Did he? JDB with the Hattie. Okay. I don't know. Philip, hey, Trev. Yeah, DeBrusk played really well. Nice shot for the Hattie. Yeah, it was a snipe. Lanky and Huggy breaking records when we ought to lose. Let's go. I love it. Thank God we have Lankinen. Could be a keeper, right? Could be an awesome pickup because it is. Let's go, Canucks. Shannon, good to see you. JT Miller's not getting traded, in my opinion, so just everyone stay calm. I have never suggested one time that JT Miller's getting traded. Dreamer's like, I'm so glad they won. Garland and DeBrusk and the team stepping it up. Jack says Canucks and Colorado are two teams who have been decimated by injuries, but still obviously good teams and will be great when they get their full rosters back. I agree. Gotta hand it to Petey, stepping up in JT's absence. 16 points in the last 11 games. Kurt, you're right, man. You're right. Pettersson has been very good. I love it. Brian, Juleson played his best game as a Canuck. Maybe. I just thought he was great tonight, too. Yeah, Del, I think Bertuzzi's the best power forward right now. But let's talk about when DeBrusk, right? When DeBrusk finishes his time in Vancouver. I'm on the Jake DeBrusk bandwagon right now for sure. They wanted Lindholm, that's why. Yep. Jake just had to start finishing for Pettersson to start getting more points. Slump wasn't all on Petey. You're right. The slump wasn't all on Petey. Absolutely. And they even moved DeBrusk off the line because they weren't working great together. They were in preseason, but they weren't after that. So Petey and DeBrusk, the Naslin and Bertuzzi of this era, yeah. It's probably the closest comparison for sure. Ping, bar down. Wasn't it post in? I think it was post in. Dude, I love getting hyped up. I'm passionate. Do you guys see how happy Pete was? I mean, now he's smiling finally. It's good. Can we call him Jake the Snake? Thought that one was taken. Of course we can. You can call him whatever you want. DeBrusk. Petey had a lot of jump. I wonder if it's because JT is out. No, I just think he's turning it around. Yeah, cool stats, eh? Lanky said it 10-0-0, undefeated. NHL record, guys. Jack says, I like today that even when they got a lead, they didn't sit back as they often do. They pressed for the next goal. More of that, please. Yeah, right. Michael says Lankinen broke Cam Talbot's record against Cam Talbot. Well, Cam Talbot wasn't in the net when that happened, but yes, you're right. He did. Started the game, right? Love that Sherwood played just as hard after a demotion and didn't sulk. I'm surprised. I don't really like that line. Callum, let me just show you that line for a second. I'm not really pumped about, like, I don't get why this is the line he put together. Höglander, Blueger, Sherwood. I'm not a fan of that line. I thought Sherwood should have stayed up. Who did Pettersson play? So DeBrusk, Pettersson, and is it Garland? I mean, that's pretty good if it is. I can't remember how that line went. Okay, let's get into some more comments. Move over Edler. Absolutely. Hey, Rev, now we're ahead of Calgary. Oh, finally. I can't stand Calgary. What a game, though. Let's go, Canuck Nation. Hughes is up to 28 points in 23 games. That's insane. Makar's got way more, though, right? Yeah, he blew it out of the water for sure. We were already ahead of Calgary by win percentage, but now we're second in the division, only behind Vegas. That's crazy. What do you think of the Canucks acquiring Vetrano from the Ducks? I love that. I love that guy. There's no rumors, no reports. I don't think it's even close to happening, but I do like that trade a lot. I like that trade a lot. We'll see if it happens. Or I like that guy a lot for trade. Hughes will probably triple that by the time he retires. You know what? You're probably right. You're probably right. Yeah, he is absolutely incredible. We've been going up and down the standings, getting stressful. Man, I think we're good. We're good. Hughes could break Bork's assist record of, whoa. That's one. That would be special. That would be special. Quiet night for Petey. Yep. Didn't you notice, like, he wasn't dominant. He was just quiet. He was quiet. Yeah, primary assist for sure. He was quiet. He was quiet, in my opinion. Wasn't like dominant. He was just there and just sneaky good. Sneaky good. That's what I would say. Quiet 3 assists, I'd say. Yeah, we're just fans. It's okay. I can share that. Got a little freaked out when Garland took the puck to the head. Yeah, to the head. Juleson has the tools, just needs to up the IQ points a few. I mean, all the experience helps, right? Suter, the shooter, love it. Brandstrom is such good value. Not going to lie, I was trying to defend him, but now it's getting out of hand. What's getting out of hand? Michael was a shot-blocking warrior. He's got to be black and blue. Michael? Isn't it Noah Juleson? Almost forgot that Vincent Desharnais is not good at hockey this morning. Got to cut down on the raging bull moments when he goes hard for a body check, but he puts himself out in a position and allows the scoring chance. I mean, that happened like once, and we just hold it against him the whole time. Michael, Hoag's just playing like a guy who wants to be traded. He's sick of the doghouse. Is not just lost. Yeah, is just lost out there. Yeah, I don't know. That's a good take. I wonder if that's true. Or interesting take. Höglander's penalty in the offensive zone, not good. His replacement, Sasson, looks. By the way, I forgot to talk about Sasson. 150 people came to watch his game. That's where he's from. What a cool story. I was just pulling from, like, can he just get another assist? One more assist. I mean, they saw a thriller in Detroit, which is great. But at the end of the day, wow. 150 people bought tickets to cheer on Max Sasson. That's cool. Myers didn't play well, also, which is sad. I don't think he played bad, though. I don't know. Yeah, he's trying to trust who? Myers or Höglander? Oh, Big Hog. I don't know. Hey, appreciate you too, Kurt. I appreciate you. Hughes for Norris for sure. 100-point pace now, and 4 points back of Makar, playing less games. Makar had a 15-point lead at one point. Wow. Daniel, I love this comment. Thank you for putting that. I think Hughes will blow past him and better defensive numbers. Yeah, man. If you haven't seen the Radko Dudas hip check tonight, go see it. It's chain reaction work of art. Wow. I'll go check it out. I haven't seen that. A big hog hockey. I hope Canucks don't trade me. I love that. That Canucks win was ugly? I don't think it was ugly, but you can think it's ugly, but it is important. Hoaglander will bounce back, give him time. I'm okay with that. Canucks have horrible habit of laying back in the third with the lead. Shots were 19-18 for Canucks after the second, and they had all those power plays too. Shots were 12-0 Red Wings in the first half of the third. Luckily, they woke up in time. Hey, we got the win. That's all that matters. Whether the Ducks will trade, yeah, you and your to be determined, David. Oh, you're classic. Kurt, finding ways to win with all that's gone on and is going on with this team is only bringing this team closer, paying huge dividends down the road. I agree. There's something to be said. DeBrusk finally, definitely an upgrade over Kuzi as PD's line mate. That's a great point. Did you get that Nanaimo bar for Reds? Actually, I was gonna go today to the Hearthstone Artisan Bakery and pick up a Nanaimo bar on my way back from Shemanis. And I ended up not doing that because I remembered that I had cinnamon buns at home. So I decided to do that again. I'll go get the Nanaimo bar later. Dueling 30-minute hockey games. First period, all Detroit. Second period, all Vancouver. And yeah, by the way, we had 3 goals in the second period, and both dominated half of the third. Then bonus OT game went to Vancouver. Neither team played well at the same time, which is fine as long as we get the dub. But yeah, that's actually a really good take. Yeah, I like Sasson too. Great personality. Do I think that Hughes is better than Makar? I think they're both great. And they're different kind of players. It's hard to explain. I like them both. I think it's like 1A, 1B, and whatever order you want to put them in, that's fine. But I don't know. I just think they're both incredible. I cannot believe that Quinn Hughes is this good. Like when we drafted him, I did not anticipate he was going to be this good. So, yeah, congrats to Canucks all-time D-man leader Hughes. Ugly win, but still a win. Absolutely personalized. I agree. Yeah, okay. Sometimes you got to outscore a team, man. Got to outscore a team. But it counts. Like you said, it was an important 2 points. She loves only let in one more goal the other night and got roasted. It is truly a fine line between winning and losing. That's a great point. Hughes controls the game more and is much, much better at defense. Makar is a stud offensively. That's it. Hughes is better. Interesting. Does Joshua look a step slow still, or is it just me? Yes. I think I just keep thinking, man, he's coming back from like cancer. Cancer. Like Lemieux just came back from cancer and he was like, hockey's easy. I've gone through cancer, and he just kept going. But not like Marlon Lemieux is arguably one of the greatest, if not the greatest hockey player in NHL history. Like that's how good he is. I don't know. I think most people are like Joshua and it just takes a bit to get back, I love that Nanaimo bar we did meet and greet last season. Yeah, that was an Old City Station pub. That's a fun one. They have great wings there. That's why as well. Love Hughes. Embarrassing 6 teams passed on him. Yeah, dude. And Detroit said even if Zdeno wasn't there, they still weren't going to pick Hughes. That's crazy. Ryan, sometimes I'll be watching Quinn skating on the ice with the puck, and it's just truly a work of art. His footwork is on a level. His edges are amazing. I always say he's like a magician. Is that your naughty name? Cinnamon buns? No, that's not. I literally, by the way, Lady Smith Old Town Bakery has the greatest cinnamon buns in the world. And I'm not even exaggerating. If you haven't had one, you got to come on the ferry and come get one and then go get a Nanaimo bar. That would be from Nanaimo. I'm telling you right now, guys, that this is like, that would be and then I got to think of a third thing that Nanaimo does really well. And that'd be the hat trick. So, come beat me. I'm just kidding. Crazy to think that we are a quarter of the season in already. That's amazing. And December is loaded. Great episode, Kemp. Was fun. Thank you as always. Appreciate your passion. Go Canucks, go. Thanks, Kurt. I appreciate it. A couple things I want to talk about still is this. I want to talk to you guys about trades just for a moment. I'm getting let me just move this off for a second. I want to talk about trades real quick. Now, my last two videos have been about trade rumors, okay? There's a lot of buzz. The one I did yesterday, one of the comments was like, you want to talk about trade rumors and this is the one you come up with? I didn't come up with it, bro. I didn't come up with it. I literally read it online from CanucksDaily.com and then talked about it. So it's not me that made it up. And this was the trade rumor right here. This is just a rumor. Okay. Nyquist, 50% retained salary, and Luke Schenn, and Nashville gets Höglander and Desharnais, right? Then there's people who want to talk about JT Miller getting traded. The New York Rangers had inquired, and that doesn't mean the Canucks are interested. Okay. Then there's the Canucks had already kicked the tires with Calgary about Rasmus Andersson. That got a huge buzz here. Juracek, apparently Canucks were in on that one. That didn't happen, didn't go our way, which is good because they overpaid for Juracek, in my opinion. So you got to think about that. But in saying all of it, I think a trade will happen before the Christmas break. The Columbus Blue Jackets scout was at the Canucks game today. Okay. There's a lot of smoke, and I'm not saying that it's going to be Columbus. I'm not going to say it's going to be Nashville or fill in the blank, Pittsburgh. There's going to be a trade that happens, I believe, before the Christmas break with Vancouver involved. I think there's a lot of smoke, and I think there's a fire. I think there's a fire. Now, the only way the fire goes out is if our defensemen keep playing well. But with how poorly Susie has played this season, with Hronek going down now, you've got Myers on the top line. You got this mixed mash of players. Thankfully, Juleson had a good game today. Brandstrom had another point today. Just fun to watch, okay? It's just fun to watch. At the end of the day, everyone, I think there's going to be a trade soon. Now, last thing, I think there's a lot of people that want to talk here about that. Let's go. I got one last comment, but I'll do it after we get in here. Oh, yeah, that's right. Nanaimo has the hot tub races. That's right. So that's the hat trick. Okay. Bonus coverage. That's right. Bring on the trade talk. Let's do it. Okay. Everyone forgot to give PD his flowers, 3-point night, and about 16 points over the last 10. Dude, I've been saying that. I am not a Swiftie. I think her early music was good, like really poppy and like catchy, and everyone could sing along. Now, I'm not a fan. But my daughter is a massive fan, and she's older. Like, she's not like 6, she's like 18. She's been trying to get tickets to Vancouver for so long. We've tried to get tickets in different countries. We try to get tickets in Toronto. We try to get tickets in Seattle. We try to get tickets in Vancouver. Can't get them. And I feel bad because I know my daughter really wants to go. She loves Taylor Swift. I like Travis Kelce. That's who I like. I think that guy's all. I like football. And so, but I'm not a Swiftie. I am not. I'm sorry if you are and you are disappointed in me now. I'm going to a Columbus game on Friday. Do you think Demko? I keep hearing that a lot of people think that's when Demko is going to play, Ryan. So we'll see. DeBrusk and Hughes overshadowed him. Yep. Tocchet hates Höglander. I don't know about that, but maybe. On December 1st last year. Okay, actually, this is the exact thing I was going to talk about. Look what I have here. The record through 23 games. Okay? From last year, we had 31 points, 15, 7, and 1. This year, we have 29 points, 13, 7, and 3. How does that work? Oh, yes. Yeah, that is correct. My math is correct. This is insane. We're playing so much worse than our team from last year. Maybe not. Maybe not. I think we're pretty good. We're pretty good, guys. 29 points in 23 games. We're only 2 points off of last year's amazing start. I think it was the way that we had played. That is crazy. Wow. Okay. So thanks for bringing that up, because that's what I wanted to talk about. Höglander is done. He might be. Elfrin thinks so as well. If Miller was to get traded to New York, it would be Blake's a friend. You know as well as I do. JT Miller's not getting traded, but Schneider, I don't know. I just can't. Like I said, he's not. Listen, Big Hog Hockey has inside information. So, speculation is, Ryan, that Demko's season debut is going to be against Columbus. It's tough to ask Demko to come in on the cold on the road, and also tough to take Lanks out the way he's been playing on the road, right? Brian, Hogs and picks to Avs for Byram. Doesn't Byram play for Buffalo? Yeah, he did. We just saw him play. I knew someone in Camus who was selling tickets, like Taylor Swift tickets? That's crazy. Yeah, you mean Buffalo, right? Buffalo. Canucks will trade Höglander for Taylor Swift tickets. They always release held back tickets right before they just released them. We didn't get any of those either. Yo, big win. Absolutely. That was big. Jack, it was so fun. It was so fun. 152 people here. Please hit the like and subscribe, people. I'd really appreciate that. Sabres, you know that. Was a fan of Taylor when he shoots country. Canucks doing pretty good. I think a lot of people can say that, like over like Hannah Montana. No, that's not her name. Miley Cyrus, right? Great at the beginning. Then, anyways, that's just personal opinion, but that doesn't mean. Yeah, we've had an easy schedule, sure, but you can only play the people you've been scheduled against. We'll see how it goes, and then hopefully when we play those more difficult teams, we'll play better because we'll have our players back. So they were a new team at the beginning. Feels like they're finding chemistry now. Yep. Last year we had no injuries too, and we were shooting 25%. We're going to be real good. Okay. Hogs is getting worse and worse, taking stupid penalties, get a D-man and use Hogue. And Roberto, I think that's going to happen possibly. So Desharnais and Hogues and get a D-man. Okay. All right. It's just that we are comparing and we haven't had any games where we won 10-1. Exactly. Like when we beat Edmonton 8-1, that was incredible, right? That was absolutely incredible. Take her to the concert, prayer walk around the stadium, and scalpers see tickets. I know. She would love to do that. Let's get Taylor Swift to wear a Canucks jersey. She probably will. I'm an NHL insider. I know Miller isn't getting traded, but I'm just saying. Yeah, I don't know if that'd be fair. I guess it would be fair. I just don't want to do that. We haven't played Winnipeg, Dallas, Vegas, Avs, and Oilers only once. Yep, you're right about that. If Miller leaves, so does Brock to Minnesota. I feel like they want to play in Canada because of the Canadian dollar being. They don't want to play in Canada because of the dollar. I think they want to play in Canada. Calvin, there's no proof to like they don't want to play in Canada because the Canadian dollar sucks. They get paid in U.S. funds, I believe. I could be wrong about that. Miller's not getting traded. And if he does, it'll be a king's ransom. We're talking Lindros type trade. I don't know if it would be Lindros, but yeah. It's a guy. It's like a Matthew Tkachuk. That's where I would compare. I wouldn't say Lindros. But he's not getting traded. Everyone wants to talk about JT Miller getting traded. I think it's the most unrealistic trade rumor out there. All the other ones I'd rather talk about. But Minnesota and Detroit went into overtime when they played. I guess that's positive for the Canucks. Yep. Do you think Canucks have any interest in? Yes, I do. But doesn't he play in Columbus? Doesn't he play in Columbus? Could I be wrong? Yeah. My eyes and I can see the climb, but yeah. Calvin, the Canadian dollar will bounce back when they kick Trudeau out of there, so I wouldn't worry about that. Oh my goodness. Watch there be a JT Miller chant at the Swift concert. There will be. She's like, who's that? No, I don't know if there would be. WWE is different. There's lots of men that go to that. Taylor Swift, there's men that go to it, but it's not the same. You're not going to, I don't think there's going to be a JT Miller chant. Let's have drinks, people. It's a great road trip with all the players. We have no Miller. Oh, I was wondering who's outside here. Holander scored 20 goals last season. Let's give him time. I agree. JT Miller will be traded for Taylor Swift for Travis Kelce. That's hilarious. Dan says, but no Chick-fil-A here for the Americans. Yes, Chick-fil-A is awesome. Brian, I get it. Yeah, he's in Columbus. That's why there's the head scout is at the game today. Yeah, plays there. Yeah, I figured it out, Shannon. I figured it out. Okay, I gotta run, everyone. I gotta run. I hope you guys have a great day, and glad to stream tonight with you. Hit the like and subscribe, everyone. I know this is kind of abrupt, but I've got to run. And have a fantastic day. Canucks win 5-4 OT. Jake DeBrusk with the OT thriller. Go Canucks, go.